Hi, it's Dave Bolduc with the Bella Group. Welcome to my weekly real estate market update. Today's October 29th. We're going to talk about the seller's market versus a buyer's market, what's the definition, and also what's going on in the Connecticut real estate market right now. Before we do that, YouTube algorithm, please like and subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you get notified when I put out new content. And comments are always appreciated. This is actually the impetus of this video. But it helps me out a lot to understand what you guys are thinking and getting out of the video. Before we get into seller's market versus buyer's market, just a few facts on the Connecticut real estate market. 5,875 homes on the market today, 112 coming soon, 800 new construction houses, and 3,108 houses, or about 53% of the 5,875, have been on the market greater than 50 days. Those houses, there's something going on with them, needs some repairs, some renovation, something like that. People aren't buying them. Maybe they're priced too high. That cuts the inventory in half, really. So we have a pretty tight inventory position. I looked at the October sales, October closings, and we're about 3,200 as of Friday. We have one more day for closings, Monday. So we'll probably get another 100 to 200 closings. So we'll say it's 3,300 houses closed in October. That's a measure of demand. It's not perfect, but it is a measure. So if we use that number, we're at about 1.7 months of inventory. In order to have equilibrium between buyers and sellers, you want to have about 6 months. And the reason for that is, as a buyer, if you've ever been a buyer, think about it. Do you want to just go look at one house and then that's the one you take? No, or even two houses. You want to find the house that works for you. That may take 1, 2, 10, 20. So you got to have a large supply of houses out there in order to find the one that really works for you and that you're able to pick up. So we're in a very tight inventory position. So the comment that I was referring to that caused this video or caused me to think about this video was something along the lines of, seller's market, are you drunk? I mean, I got a good laugh out of that. And the reason was I was saying in my last video that this is a seller's market, and it really is. So I wanted to put the definitions up here, and this is the article I got it from right at the bottom of the screen. And I'm going to read the first line because that's the definition. When there is a surplus of homes and low demand for them, you're in a buyer's market. What is a seller's market? If the supply of homes is not enough to meet the demand from buyers, you're in a seller's market. We're in a seller's market. We have 1.75 months of inventory on the shelf. We'd like to have about 6. So we're very low on the supply. Again, I just said it, but think about it if you're a buyer. Do you want to go look at 1 or 2 houses, or would you rather have a wide variety of houses to look at? That's why that's one of the reasons we're in a seller's market. We're certainly not in a buyer's market because there's not 6-10 times as many houses as there are buyers out there. Another reason why I think we are definitely in a seller's market is if you look at this chart here. This is the number of listings per day going all the way back to June. We were averaging about 150 a day. Now we're averaging a little less than 100 a day. So there's fewer houses coming onto the market. And remember what I said earlier. We're at 5,875 houses. We were up over 6,000 about a month ago. We're continuing to go down in the number of houses we have in inventory. So inventory is coming down. The number of new listings is coming down. And sales have also come down, but it's all kind of in line and nothing's really changed. So we're still in a seller's market. If we look at the primary mortgage market survey, big news. We're up over 7%. 7.08% is what the 30-year fixed rate is right now. So that's a big number, especially considering we were in the 2 and 3s not too long ago. But I'd show this chart every time, bringing it back, putting in perspective. That's kind of where we've been over a longer period of time, and we have seen higher. I do know that the T-bill, the 10-year Treasury yield is about 4%, and typically the mortgage rate is about 1.7% higher, so it would be 5.7. So I think the mortgage rate is a little bit higher than it should be right now. So hopefully those interest rates come back down. So a pro tip here, know where your cutoff valve is for your water in your house. if there's any kind of a leak, pipe leak, anything like that, you can very quickly go down, shut that off, and then that's going to minimize the amount of flooding, anything like that. I've got a short video that's coming out on that, but just something to think about if you are a homeowner. Make sure you know how to shut off the water in your house in a time of need. Hopefully you guys got some value out of this. Look forward to talking to you again. Have a great rest of the weekend.